Napoleon, don't be jealous that I've been chatting online with babes all day. Besides, we both know I'm training to become a cage fighter.
Since when, Kip? You have the worst reflexes of all time.
Come down here and see what happens if you try and hit me. Let me see what your best move is.
Well, 2023 is truly the year of the clown world ascending to the entire clown circus. On the list of things that I thought I would be reporting on in 2023, certainly a cage match, a literal cage match between Elon Musk and Mark Zuckerberg is not one of the things I thought would happen. But apparently, it's going down. In fact, Dana White has spoken to both individuals, and they're both 100% in on this, which is, quite frankly, bizarre. Two billionaires duking it out in the ring. One thing I will say about the Zuckerberg, this dude actually has been training for quite some time. He's been training doing jiu-jitsu. He's been doing a lot of physical training. Elon, I don't know. He may want to reconsider this one or consider moving to a thumb war, but we're going to get into all this. Maybe Elon will want to change his shorts after this, so I've got a perfect sponsor for him. It's Sheath. Check this out. Huge shout out to this video's sponsor. That's right, Sheath. These boxers are designed to keep your balls off your legs. Sheath has 3 individual compartments to keep everything down there separate and cool and comfortable. And hey, since they've been a long-time sponsor, I've heard from many of you who have tried out Sheath and really love it. They were invented by a U.S. Army soldier who came up with the idea for Sheath during his second tour in Iraq, where it was hot as heck and his boys needed to breathe. And on top of all sorts of awesome designs for Sheath, they've added all sorts of winter items, hoodies, gator necks, and all sorts of base layers. Head on over to the link in the description and pin comment down below. Use my promo code to save and support the channel and keep everything nice, cool, and dry. And I know it might be different, especially fellas thinking about, changing what you're wearing, changing underwear, but I think you've got a lot to gain. You're probably really going to like them if you give them a try. And like I said, you really got nothing to lose. And they're a strong channel sponsor, so give them a try. Who wins? I guess UFC Fight Night. Let's take a look at the physical breakdown. Elon Musk has the height and reach at 6'2 versus 5'7, and the reach of 71 inches versus 51 inches. He also has the weight at 194, but he is 50. He's 11 years older than the Zuckerberg. But more importantly than not, Zuckerberg has been training for a long time. In fact, he's won jiu-jitsu tournaments in the recent history. So I don't know. I'm not sure that, UFC now, if they decided to box, that might have a better chance. There might be a better chance of being fair, but this is spicy. In fact, I believe, I feel like I saw this, Andrew Tate has inserted himself and offered to train. You can see Meta banned me everywhere for telling the truth about the poke. But now we can restore our honor with a strike at the enemy's clan leader. I will train you, Elon Musk. You will not lose. I mean, I suspect that Andrew Tate could train him. I mean, he is a champion. People forget that about him. You may not like his rhetoric, but the guy was a kickboxer and very good at it. Maybe he wasn't the best ever, but he, when you're at that level of, where you're winning championships, you're winning, was it the Olympics? He's a world kickboxing champion. It'd probably be good to have him in your corner. Then you need a guy like Sam in there for your mentals, screaming in your ear, going ballistic, getting you that killer instinct that he instilled in Harvey for his first fight. And, me too. I think that would be pretty interesting. The media is absolutely loving this because, of course, they would love Zuckerberg. The media, Zuckerberg is a part of the mainstream media. He works hand in hand with, all of the same things that the mainstream media does. They're pro-censorship, they're pro-poke, and they're pro-banning anybody who's against it. Elon Musk is pro free speech, anti poke mandates, at least, and would be a great warrior. The problem is Zuckerberg has been he completed a Murph challenge, which is no joke, and he did it in under 40 minutes. He's in much better physical condition than Elon Musk. That doesn't mean that he couldn't train, that he couldn't take the time to get into shape, but he's going to need some time. You see here, Meta to release Twitter rival called Threads. This is back on the 20th. Meta, the same company that copied Snapchat, TikTok, StumbleUpon, Foursquare, BeReal, Clubhouse, and began coding Project 92 3 months after Elon Musk acquired Twitter. Elon says, "I'm sure that the Earth can't wait I'm sure Earth can't wait to be exclusively under Zuck's thumb with no other options. At least it will be sane." Was worried there for a moment. Better be careful, Elon. I heard he does jiu-jitsu now, and he says, I'm up for a cage match if he is. And then, of course, Zuckerberg replies with, send location. Send me location. You see here, Penny even saying, lol, I love you, Elon, but you better start training. Look, as somebody who, has been training off and on now, sadly, when I got sick, it kind of derailed me a little bit. I started again this week, but just for boxing, it's immense. Now, I am far more out of shape than Elon Musk ever was, but it's intense. It takes hours of your day every single day, hours that Elon does not have. Now, for me, it serves as a motivation to get in shape, to get fit, and if that's what Elon views it as, I think it could be a big W for him. But I do think that he's got a massive uphill battle going because, yikes. You got a guy that has been training for some time. He's been doing jiu-jitsu. He's got his ground game, at least, decent. He says, here we go. After Elon Musk recently tweeted that he would be up for a cage match with Zuckerberg, Meta CEO fired back by posting a screenshot of Musk's tweet with a caption that says, send me location. I've confirmed that Zuckerberg's post on Instagram is in fact not a joke, which means the ball's now in Musk's court. The story speaks for itself. Meta spokesman Iska Sarek told me. After his story was published, Mr. Musk responded with 2 words, Vegas Octagon. He then tweeted, I have this great move I call the walrus, where I just lie on top of my opponent and do nothing. I hope that's not how he is with his women. The backstory here is, since I reported more details about Meta's forthcoming Twitter competitor, Musk has been taunting Zuckerberg on Twitter with zingers like all sorts of things during an internal all-hands meeting at Meta last week. Chief Product Officer told employees that the company thinks creators want a version of Twitter that is, quote, sanely run, drawing cheers. I've always thought that Twitter should have 1 billion people using it, Zuckerberg said during a recent podcast interview with Lex Friedman. In terms of the tech billionaire CEOs literally fighting, Musk versus Zuckerberg would be as good as it gets. Musk 51 has the upper hand on Zuckerberg in terms of sheer physical size, and he has talked about being in real hardcore street fights when he was growing up in South Africa. Meanwhile, Zuckerberg is an aspirational MMA fighter who's already winning jiu-jitsu tournaments. He also claims to have recently completed the grueling Murph challenge workout in just under 40 minutes. Regardless of who would win, I think we'd all agree that a Musk versus Zuckerberg match would be one of the most entertaining of all fights of all time. No, it probably wouldn't be. I got to be honest with you. It probably would not be that entertaining in general. I think that, to me, I mean, it's great. Maybe Elon's just using this as a reason to get in shape or, as a meme. Mark is not playing around. I think they would need some time, but according to, why can't I think of his name? The UFC guy, Dana White, he said it's real. Like he said that, I feel like he said that he's talked to both of them here. Dana White, Musk and Zuckerberg are dead serious about fighting in the UFC octagon. Elon Musk said they are absolutely deadly serious. And by the way, while doing this interview, wearing a Rumble Sports t-shirt. Huge shout out Dana White. Now I know his slap thing is doing really well on Rumble, so that's good, and I'm happy for it. And it would be awesome if it was streamed exclusively to Rumble. I don't think that would happen, but certainly Elon needs to start training immediately. It'll be interesting to see, who do you got in this fight? I guess I'm going with Elon because I've been riding with him so long. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure you leave a like on it. We'll talk to you again real soon.